Well, good morning all my Nightster rider peoples. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back, hopefully. Hopefully I just didn't lose my ID badge. Kind of felt something flop back there. Alright, I think it's still there. Alright, we good. So yeah, had to wear my ID badge on my backpack here because the people in the yard are crying that I'm coming in through the front gate instead of the back gate, which requires a pass key to get through. And so, you know, this is me trying my best to try to make other people happy, I guess. I think I noticed a ding on my visor here also. Kind of bumped it into my rail at my house, and it left it huge, rubbed off a huge streak of white paint. I'll see if I can maybe buff that out later. Thought I got it all, but guess not. Or who knows, it just might be another, I don't know, I kind of think I might have dinged my visor. Anyways, running a little behind for work today, so we're in let's get it mode. Probably gonna take the freeway today. That's rare for me. Come on, truck guy. I know you're not trying to be in my way here. Woo, boy! Get it! Let's go for 74. 73. That's what I meant. Whatever. So yeah, let's get it mowed today. Late for work. I think some of you can relate out there. It is a beautiful morning. It's a little cool out. Not too cool. It's about 60, 68 maybe. I think that's what I read on the way out. So yeah, it's kind of nice out. Look at the scenery here too. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Love it in the earlier mornings when the sun's just coming up. I think it looks really nice around here. The evening time though, yeah, it's too hot to be able to enjoy anything. Get it, painter guy. So yeah, if I can't buff this ding out of my face visor out, I'm probably gonna have to go get another face shield for that. It's a pyro, or a, wait, not pyro, photochromic face shield. So I no doubt it's gonna be about 100 bucks, maybe a little more. Whatever, that's where we all, well, hopefully we all have a little bit in savings, you know, for little not awesome times like that. Personally, I think everybody should keep like a little buffer in their account. But then again, it's kind of hard times these days. It's not like it was back when, like, my grandparents were alive and you can actually have a, you know, good chunk of cash in your savings. Oh, better slow down here. Better slow down here. This is usually a speed trap area. Didn't realize I was going quite that fast. So yeah, that's what happens when I try to do commentary here. I get majorly distracted. So, why don't we talk about safety gear today? I am a huge supporter of safety gear, obviously. I always spring for the extra armor pieces. You know, yeah, I don't buy like the most expensive stuff out there anyways, because, you know, the life cycle of motorcycle gear is realistically only about 5 years. I ain't spending, you know, $1,000 on riding gear just to go 5 years spend another $1,000 on it. So I kind of buy all the BILT brand, BILT stuff. They seem to be reasonably priced. They seem to hold up pretty well. They're not too awful on the style spectrum. I think it kind of looks good enough. But yeah, I don't think any of us should be out there not riding with, at the very minimum, gloves, boots, a jacket, and a helmet. I go the extra distance. I do armored pants. And, you know, people ask me, well, don't you get hot in that? And, well, the short answer is yes. Yes, I do get hot in it. But I try to buy the stuff that's well vented here. So, I mean, all this mesh stuff you see here on my chest, wherever there isn't leather, it breathes really nicely. So, am I that much worse off than not wearing a jacket? Well, in my opinion, not really. And I'm a hell of a lot more protected. And I know that some of you think that you're just like the best rider ever, never gonna get in an accident, and I hope that is true. But the reality of the situation is there are lots of bad drivers out there, don't have the first damn clue what they're doing, especially when it comes to looking out for motorcycle riders. There's a great video Fort 9 put out there, shout out, that you know, basically covers how motorcycle riders are more or less invisible to these cage drivers out there, and it has something to do with how the brain works. Like, if there's something small and moving fast, like, your brain doesn't register everything in like a continuous picture. It kind of registers things in small clips, right? So if you're small and moving fast, some people's brains just don't even register that you're there, and, you know, you're basically invisible to them. They won't even remember seeing you because they probably didn't. As for those people that take just a quick look over their shoulder, like I did right there, and, you know, there's people out there who won't even look over their shoulders. So I say to those people who are like, I'm never gonna get in an accident. Well, you just can't predict that. You just can't. There's too many chaos factors out there. And if you guys have ever seen what pavement does to bare skin, let's just say it's similar to cheese on a cheese grater. It'll just shred you apart. You don't want none of that lifestyle. And, you know, so go fully armored everything. It's worth the investment. Feel a little safer out here on the road. Got, you know, full knee pads, full hip armor on my pants. Got elbow, shoulder, back protection. And, you know, even with all that, in my opinion, that's kind of minimal protection. You got these cars that are several thousand pounds up against a motorcycle, which, you know, might be a few hundred pounds. So that you're totally out of your weight class on that fight. Anyways, that's my quick rant about safety gear. I think everybody should be wearing safety gear. I see a lot of these squids out there though that think they're just too cool for whatever. So, you know, I guess it's up to them to make their own mistakes. It is a free country. You know, it's not to say that I haven't ever ridden without total safety gear. I used to live in Arizona, and there's no helmet law down there. And my first experience riding a motorcycle. My roommate wanted to go watch a movie. I believe it was a movie called There's Something About Mary, starring Cameron Diaz. It's pretty funny. Had a good time, but my car wasn't running so great at the time, and he was just like, well, let's just hop on the back of my motorcycle. So that was kind of my first experience on a motorbike, and I was only I think I was only 18 at the time. So you know, I got on the back of that, and after a couple miles, I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I saw that, you know, all the motorcycle riders kind of wave to each other, have a little sense of community, which is always awesome. Except for those snobs that drive those old school Harley bikes. They can be real turds sometimes. Yeah, if you're not on an old school Harley, I don't accept you in the community. But anyways, that about wraps it up. I hope everybody has a great day, great night, great evening, great morning, whatever the case may be. And this is Nightster Rider checking out, and you know, just make the best of your life.